Well, I just finished reading this book called Mark of Athena. It's part of the Hills of Olympian series, sequel to the Percy Jackson series. And so far, the story is getting really good. But that's not the book I want to talk about right now. The book I want to talk about is by Lev Grossman, The Magician and the Magician King. Now, this book has started off about this kid from New York City who lives everyday life but ends up getting accepted to take this test for the School of Magic. Now, this test is not an ordinary test. Some people pass, some people don't. But it's not a typical book. It is actually an adult book. Like the vocabulary in this book is something that I had to keep a dictionary just beside myself just to know what everything was going being said. On top of that, the plot towards it. It's not one that you ever think about because it mixes the modern day fantasy with modern day life, but at the same time as in back in the old ages type of fantasy with twists and turns that you would not have expected. As such, like, do I want to book? Sorry for a little spoilers here, but as initiation, after you pass the whole school, you get a demon tattooed into you that you can use one time in peril. And as the main character Quentin goes throughout the book, he makes certain friends that, of course, go through everything about arguments, love, betrayal, and all that stuff, and even the loss. So I didn't have expected this book, and when my teacher or my librarian had introduced it to me, I fell in love with it at first sight. Like I fell in love with the Marvelous World series, and some of the stuff in this, if was put into the book, would actually I think would broaden the horizon because the type of book it is makes you want to think what could happen if this had happened, what happened if this event hadn't happened or could have been changed. It kept me on my toes and kept me thinking. And even the sequel, I've not started the sequel yet, and that's the next book on my list, and I really hope to enjoy that book like I enjoyed the first. And if you want Lev Grossman, The Magician, first book, check it out. Peace.